What are we doing?
We're taking your car apart. That's what we're doing. You might not be able to drive it home.
I know. We actually got to get it done because I do got to get it home. So it is cold. We're gonna take the rear end out, put the sure grip in the car that we've had kicking around for so many months.
From our friend Jeff Riddle.
Yes, Jeff.
Shout out to you.
Derby King of New
Send us
Jersey.
more of these.
Yeah. So yeah, we're throwing a sure grip in. We'll just, I don't know, it's not gonna be a real like in-depth video. We just kind of want to take you through some of the highlights and lowlights. Yeah. So enjoy.
I tried to get Joe his keg of Twisted Tea, but they didn't have any of the cardboard boxes.
So what are we doing?
Well, I guess you're
You
assembling.
need a boom cam, brother.
I'm
Yeah,
getting the
boom
overhead
cam.
shot right now. I know the basics of how these things work, but it's basically a clutch. I guess they call it clutch pack, but they're not really clutches. Like I said, they're just kind of like concave washers, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then it creates tension against.
All these gears, and it's just friction and friction
And it basically
Yeah, just-
results in a
and awesomeness.
Mopar LSD. So that means it will do two-wheel burnouts and not slip with just one-wheel peel all over the place. Like when I'm in the wet grass trying to park at the inflatable 5K.
Yeah.
Yay!
So we're just putting it back together, essentially. We took it apart, cleaned it, and inspected it. I decided some of it was still good, and, well, fuck it, it ain't my car, so. So that's what we're doing.
Well, hey, if it blows up and just, then it's a locked diff.
Is this discoloring normal?
It's perfectly fine, leave it alone. The thing is, they came out of a car that it was working. So, like, if you read the service manual, I've never taken one of these apart and looked at it and was like, wow, you know what, they're not worn out. Every one that I've taken apart, the clutches are like, have galling or scarring on it. And they were in a car that did two-wheel burnouts and nobody cared.
Well,
So-
let me just ask this. This is the bottom line. Do you think it's in decent shape?
I think it's in decent shape. I hand-selected the best clutches from the two that we had.
That is actually true, because there's the
So-
other one right there. So that's actually not a lie.
Selected.
Oh my gosh, so I could say this was hand-selected by Crazy Joe.
Hand-selected.
That is awesome.
Hand-selected components.
Are you gonna put like a mark on the diff so everybody knows Joe Fabulous was in there?
I touched it.
Ooh, well that's
Garage,
why I'm getting
like
this on
around the
camera.
diff.
We should have you autograph it with like silver Sharpie.
Okay. Hashtag.
Oh man, watch your face. Oh, well, what do you want me to do?
Nothing. There she is. Now you can pick up the snout. There you go. Get a little love.
Oh, yeah.
Smell that sperm whale fucking shit in there. Look at it. Look at it. How muddy it is.
Kevin filled it. There's a video of Kevin filling this. Topping it off, I should say.
Insert thing here.
Yeah, insert anti-video here. It wasn't that low, was it? It wasn't low.
I don't remember.
Where's that?
I was probably drunk.
That's where we put that picture of Kevin where he's like looking like a leprechaun. I was probably drunk.
That picture. I won't do that. But the people are going to wonder what picture we're talking about.
This is a picture where I look like a leprechaun?
You hiked your shorts up real high. And like, I think you were drunk.
Oh, yeah.
It's on my
You
old
did a
phone.
total like Chris Farley like
Yeah.
pose.
It was. It was good.
Yeah, it sounds like I was drunk.
Holy
Yeah.
hell! You didn't like take this nut off?
No, because you said leave it so like the...
Yeah, I meant
chunk-
you leave it by like loosen it and put it back on. Now this is misery.
Oh, listen to him cry like Mark Worman.
Well, here you go. I can't. I'm at the extension of my reach.
There's only 3 people on the whole planet that can do this.
Oh, what the fuck?
See? What the hell are you doing? No, oh, Jesus.
Let a real mechanic handle that.
Yeah,
It
office
smells.
pause.
It smells badly now.
I like almost kicked Joe in the trunk.
Oh, that's what happens when you lay so close together.
That's right.
Wow. This is like right up there with Power Block. Like,
Well, like when that guy came over and he was all like, "Oh, you know, it's great you're filming all this stuff because like it's neat to see. It's boring as s. This is why they cut it out.
Yeah.
This is why it takes a half hour to do this job on TV. Nobody wants to watch this office jockey trying to struggle with a 3/8 ratchet and some cruddy ass bolt.
Well, to
You can't
my
even see-
credit, this is a Harbor Freight ratchet, so things like half ratchet, half nut driver, it's like squiggling and squaggling all over the place.
What are you talking about? It's a high quality piece.
camera keeps going out of focus. It's all like, all right, let's watch Joe break his
I'm
back.
not doing this. Rick's gonna
hugging
have
this
to
thing out of here.
break his wrist getting this thing out.
Well, yeah, what do I do? Can't we double team this? I mean,
No, there's no way to really double team it. You just kind of have to grab a hold of Bertha and take it for the team.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a fucking. It's crazy. I don't suggest laying this way. I would probably.
well,
Because what you're going to do is you're going to use your elbow against the ground and get your palm underneath the chunk in the
fuck's
center, and
sakes.
then you're going to like kind of. The weight is going to sit on your wrist. The whole like 80, 85 or 90 pounds this thing is, and then you're going to just slowly bring it to the ground as it crushes your hand, and then you roll it off your hand. That's the procedure.
well, it sounds like you've done this before. Are you still taping? I'm not gonna be able to do this shit.
Well, what we're going to do first is put it on this. Get this underneath everything. Let me get that hammer out there.
Well, I got all the bolts to this thing here, so. I still don't understand why we can't just bolt hold this thing and bring it to a landing. It doesn't seem like friggin' rocket science.
Sure. Whatever you say. Office job.
We're gonna
Diamond
use,
shape this thing.
Oh, what? Who gives the X, man? I mean, so what? Old ass concrete driveway.
Oil stains, man. Carefully pitch the yoke up front. Just to crack. Hold the top with your other hand. All the gear oil just so it gets it out. There you go. Yeah, we've put rear ends together with the gasket and the leaks.
yeah, I don't know.
Those are like a one-time factory deal. Like, it only works from the factory. After that, you're effed.
Unless you do like, you know how like when Joe put the big block together, you put that sealant down on there.
That's probably the only way to do it.
That's the only way to get it to seal. Otherwise, just make it out of
How are
silicone.
we gonna get once we put the gasket on it? We're gonna have to like carefully put it back into place.
What are you talking about? You silicone the housing.
Okay.
And it puts on.
You silicone the housing and then it leaks a month later.
Hang it on the studs.
You sound
Oh,
that
this thing is
on the
broken.
Facebook it.
Oh no. 45-year-old rubber hanger. However, will you get by?
We need to fix it.
TTI kit.
Christmas is coming.
I had a rear hanger break, so let's fix. Only logical fix.
$1,000 exhaust dual exhaust system.
Dual exhaust kit.
That's how they do it in Hollywood, California's.
That's right. Low and slow. Nice new exhaust system. Choo-choo back here. The problem is we gotta take the gas tank out to put the hanger on it.
Oh, really?
Gotta love Chrysler stuff. We could just clean it up and tack weld it on there too, because the Newport ones, the screws came loose.
Alright, what's the game? Is this enough or no?
Yeah, pretty much. Let me grab a comb rag. Why are there kids screaming?
Pretty sure those are dogs. It's probably being attacked like by a coyote or
I
something.
know. It sounded kind of creepy. Oh, there's a shirt or something in here.
That's normal. Don't worry about it.
One there. Okay. Brown chicken, brown cow. That's stuck in my head now. Oh, are you ready for that?
I don't know. Wait, let this hot lights on in my head.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm here to.
Well, are you gonna help me?
I can in a moment of panic. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm really. I mean,
Okay. Yeah, you got the idea.
Don't you lift,
Okay.
brah?
You support, and then they keep use your.
I don't know. Should I have my hand here? Because
Yep.
I'm gonna want to like.
Yeah, you're gonna use your other hand over the axle, and you grab the top and guide it.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, eventually I'm gonna be just one-handed.
Yeah, you're gonna roll it out. It'll come down onto the gear, and then you can just kind of flop it down on its
Yeah,
side.
but you see what I'm saying? Since my hand's above this axle.
I can probably step in at that point and kind of maybe help you.
Could you just
balls
freaking
up
get
and
your
do it.
hands on this thing?
Balls it up. Wurgle it. Wurgle it. Brown chicken, brown cat.
This is a heavy bitch.
Oh, she's heavy, all right. Ooh, tag. Okay,
Save that tag.
I'm getting it.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Bang it down. Ooh, getting. There she is. Oh, you're okay. You're on the gear, and it's yours. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Oh, you got it, bro. Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
It's like delivering
yeah.
a baby.
There's even a light behind it. It's all like, oh.
It's not that bad. It's not that heavy. They're just trying to.
I've lifted heavier.
I have lifted heavier.
So
I think my max. Well,
So the answer is Ricky does lift, brah.
so now we just leave this drip and get this out and rebuild it and. throw it
Yeah,
back in.
this is gonna have to get onto the bench, and then you're gonna get in here and clean this and get all the gasket off, and you can get the rest of the jizz that's hanging out in the bottom of this carrier or this rear axle. You know, so some sea rags and some.
Yeah, brought to you by Shaky Video Incorporated.
All right.
Here it is, folks.
Rear end's out. So right now that's a completely open rear end, completely open diff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's just
Look at that lame.
non-performance. So we're basically just going to slip the sure grip in that Joe was working on before, right in place, and reassemble. Easy as that.
Piece of cake.
Right now we got the rear end put in the center, and we got the center bolted up. Kevin and Joe are putting the axles in and checking the tolerances on those. I think it went pretty well. I guess we won't really know until we drive it, but everyone feels pretty good. I mean, this is not Joe's first rodeo with putting a sure grip in a car, and you know, he said it's pretty much going like any other one. So yeah, I think so far mission complete till it's on the ground. So hope you liked the video. Maybe found a little something informational.
You didn't teach him anything.
We didn't. I know we didn't teach you anything. Just there's a sure grip in the $300. It's essentially what this video is about. So whatever, dude. So here we are, 1968 Chrysler 300. Big old 440 total torque monster. Really like the way it drives so far.